Good afternoon, folks. Joe McMahon at the ZorbsMORE Proving Ground at our top secret facility somewhere in the outskirts of Albany County, also known as Parts Unknown. Today I want to talk to you about our amazing ZorbsMORE Z-Pellets. We think it's a revolution in solidification materials for people that do liquid waste management, slurries, sludges, all of you dredgers out there. Anyone that's doing wet soil remediation, the guys that are drilling, the tunnel drillers that are going to be pulling out the wet mud that has to be done. When I say revolutionary, well, actually, why don't we start out with this? I have 6 ounces of water here, and just to see that I'm not making it up, let's look at our digital scale. You'll see 6 ounces of water. Let's pull that off, and I've got merely 1 ounce approximately of my Z-Pellets. You're thinking 1 ounce, what's that going to do? I'm going to give you a chance in real time to find out. Let's pour them in. Keep your eyes on that, but you can listen to me continue to talk. I did say that these are a cutting edge product, and I mean they're cutting edge compared to the stuff that everyone's used for years. Portland cement, high calcium lime, fly ash, cement kiln dust, baghouse fines. You know, the things that really weren't designed for what you're using them for, but that was all that was available. That time is ended. We've got a technological breakthrough, a patented process, and you can see that it's going to work already. There's one of the issues with the old ways is when you're going to the landfill, you're greatly increasing your weight because their absorption rate is so low. You're going to be paying more and more for tipping fees because of that added volume. With ZorbsMORE, you go the other direction. Not only is the product affordable, but you're adding very little weight to your finished product. That's going to cut down on the number of trucks. It's going to cut down on material handling when it comes in, which is also a safety issue for your employees. It's also going to cut down on the number of trucks coming in and out of your site, which that in itself is a logistical nightmare, not to mention potential accidents. It's going to cut down on maintenance of your equipment. I mean, there's a whole host of savings. And as you can see now, the water's virtually gone. And it's only been, I don't know, maybe a couple of minutes. Now, folks, let's talk about water release for a moment, if we can. I think we've all had loads that you've taken to the landfill. By the time they've gone 30 or 40 miles down the road with the truck bouncing up and down over the ruts and bumps, the box vibrating, your materials separate and suddenly end up with some water on top. And we all know that if any of that water runs out onto the ground when you come into the landfill, they're going to redirect the load. They're going to send you out. You've wasted all the gas going up, all the driver's time at $25, $30 an hour, and then you've got to go back and reprocess it. It's highly inefficient, and it's costing you an arm and a leg. There is a better way. One of the great things about our ZorbsMORE product is that there is zero water release. Let me say that again slowly in case anybody didn't catch it the first time. Zero water release. And I'm not only going to tell you that and ask you to believe me and trust me in a moment or so, I'm going to use this little tool right here. You can see what it says in the front. It's a Vortex Mixer. It's basically a vibratory plate that vibrates at 2,800 RPMs. We use that to simulate a bumpy ride from your site to the landfill. It's quite a powerful tool. Some of the other benefits of our ZorbsMORE Power Pellet, this is also an eco-friendly product. There's zero toxicity in this. Unlike other products like fly ash, which is a waste product from a coal-fired power plant with who knows what in it, high calcium lime, which will burn right through paint, anything it touches, or Portland cement. I mean, they all did an okay job, but really isn't it time to step up to a 21st century solution? I mean, you've got the latest equipment that you're using to take care of your projects, but you're using old-fashioned, antiquated drying agents. We're going to help you out here. But let's see how we're doing. Can we zoom in on this a little bit so you can really see what this finished product is? And this has only been a few minutes, folks. No stirring, no trickery. Just using a good old-fashioned iPhone for video. And I think now it's safe to say, I'm going to turn this upside down real quick. And this is, we're going to see what happens. You notice it sticks to the cup, so it's obviously quite a dense mixture. But when I turn it back over, what do we see? It's what I don't see. I don't see any water, which I think is a great thing. Let's go over to my handy dandy Vortex Mixer. I'm just going to simply turn it on. You can see, we zoom in on that so they can get a good thing. You can see that thing's really moving. Now I'm just simply going to put this on, and if we could get a close-up on the material, as you'll see that it really moves the material. You know, think of that, your truck with a heavy-duty suspension going down the road, things getting bumped around up and down over that 20 to 30 mile ride. This thing is making my hands numb. It's vibrating so hard. Let's see what happens, folks. I know some of the material is going to fall out, but because we broke it up. Let's leave it there for a second. You know, maybe I'm wrong. Do we see any water? We definitely don't see any water. We here at ZorbsMORE, with our innovative patented products, really like to offer our customers an absolute win-win. Something that's going to improve your customer's project, and it's also going to greatly improve your bottom line. You're going to be the contractor that's sought out for these projects because of your excellent performance and timeliness in getting the project done. If you have any questions, feel free to call us at 1-833-34-ZORBS. See you soon back at the ZorbsMORE lab. Have a great weekend.